If I do the math correctly, I moved here in January 1 of 1974, so that sounds like 48 years plus.
Been here pretty much my whole life, actually.
I've lived in Kindersley since I was 3 years old. We moved here from Looseland. My parents actually lived here before and moved up to Looseland and then came back a few years later. And I've lived here ever since.
I've lived in Kindersley. My family moved here in 1976 when I was 10 years old and lived here all my life. Never have moved. Went to university for a few years, but this is my roots and been here all my life and all my family's still here.
I've lived in Kindersley for basically my whole life and I'm nearing mid-40s right now. Did some terms of work in Alberta and schooling in Alberta, but for the most part, most of my life has been spent in Kindersley.
My wife Cheryl and our 3 children moved to Kindersley in 1995. We've lived here for 27 years.
I've lived in Kindersley for 35 years.
Well, this is my second term, so I think we're about a year and a half into that, so that's 5.5 years, I guess, so far.
I've been on council 5 years now. Got 2 more years left on my term and met lots of good. The team we got in council, totally enjoy it. We argue lots, we're opinionated. Don't always agree, but we come up with a solution. So yeah, it's been a good learning experience about governance.
I've only been on council for a year and a half. I was nominated and I was the only person to put my hand up, so there was no election, so I was acclaimed to the position. I've been there for 18 months.